So far, we have used numbers to represent some quantity, like 1, 3, or 8. So we've associated a number to the count, to some quantity. But what if I want to now visualize numbers? How do I visualize them? Well, numbers can be visualized as distances too. You've already seen a scale or a measuring tape. The numbers here actually represent the distance from the starting point. So this 1 is the distance from the starting point, 2 again a distance from the starting point, and this starting point is what we call as origin. Similarly, to visualize numbers mathematically as distances, we have a number line. On a number line again, the point from where we start, we call that as origin. And the distance from origin to the first number, which is number 1, is called as unit distance. Now the second number would be, if you add this unit distance 2 times, you get the number 2. Again, adding it 3 times gives me number 3. And so on. So what you see is that each number here is nothing but a multiple of the unit distance. Or I can say that numbers, any 2 consecutive numbers, are evenly spaced. The distance between them is the same. But, well, the number line does not end at 5. We have numbers, again, after 5 I have 6, 7 and so on, endlessly in this direction. So what we do is, we put an arrow at the right end here to indicate that the numbers are not ending here, they are infinite numbers in this direction. So this completes my number line here, origin, unit distance, and arrow at the right end indicating that it moves in this right direction forever. Now if you look at this number line, you see that numbers here are from 0 again to infinite numbers here, but they start from 0. If they're starting from 0, then this is essentially showing me the whole numbers. So I can say that whole numbers, if I want to represent whole numbers on a number line, it would look something like this, from 0 to infinite. Now if I can represent whole numbers, I can obviously represent natural numbers too. So natural numbers would again be represented on a number line, but they'll start from 1 because 0 is not included in the natural numbers. So you start from 1, again an arrow showing they are infinite in number. So that's how you can represent whole numbers and natural numbers. Now you've seen that numbers as quantities, and we could add these quantities, 5 plus 3 giving me 8. Now we visualize numbers as distances. How do we add these distances on a number line? Let us look at that. Let's say I want to add 5 and 3. So you have 5, let's first visualize 5, which is from the origin to number 5. The distance from origin to number 5 is actually this 5. Then 3 also means distance from origin to number 3. So this is 3. Now I want to add both of these. So after 5, I'll move this 3 and this gives me 5 plus 3, that is 8. So this 8 is nothing but distance from the origin. So this gives me number 8. So 5 plus 3 gives me 8. Another way to look at this would be, you start from 5 and you move 3 in the right direction. You add 3, you move forward 3. 1, 2 and 3. So you get 8. So 5 plus 3 gives me 8 again. If you can add, can you subtract now on a number line? Let's look at that. So if I want to subtract 3 from 5, what will I do? Again, let's first look at 5. This is 3. I want to take away 3 from this 5. So from this distance 5, I'll remove 3. So if I remove 3 from this distance 5, what I get is 2. So you can see this was 5, this is 3. Subtracting 3 from 5, you left with this distance, which is 2. Distance from 0 to 2, this is the distance, which is 2. Now again, you can look at this at another way also. Start from 5. So you start from 5 and you subtract 3. That is, you move back 3 steps. So you start from 5, 1, 2, 3. So what you see is you get 2 as your answer. So that's how you can add and subtract. Remember, addition means moving forward. You move forward that many times, and subtraction means moving backwards. So that's how you can add and subtract on a number line.